KYSR Los Angeles.
Scratch that morning itch on the home of the Woody Show.
You know?
Alt 98.7.
All in or all out.
LA's new alternative.
Hello, welcome to another edition of the Menace Cooking Corner.
Yes, chef.
Now today I'm going to give you a really quick recipe on how to be a hit at any party.
Oh, yes, chef.
Check out my weenies.
Yes, chef.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, chef.
You got some Menace world famous wieners right there.
Yes, chef.
Thank you.
Yes, chef.
I like that.
The Woody Show.
And we are into another new hour. Insensitivity training for a politically correct world here on this Friday morning. April the 19th, 2024. Woody, Ravy.
Yes.
There's Greg Goring.
Boy.
The Wiener Man himself. There's Menace.
Hi.
We got Seabass. There's Sammy.
Morning.
Phones are open, 877-44-Woody. You can hit us over the text over to 22987. Friday check-ins. Send those over. Some Wiener news for you, Menace.
Sweet.
27-year-old guy somehow broke his penis while he was rolling over in his sleep. He broke it in two places.
Because he had wood?
Probably,
He had a
Had
sleep
to.
boner.
Yeah.
Ended up needing surgery. And when he rolled over, there was a, quote, audible snap sound that obviously woke him up. Also, the intense pain. And he waited 36 hours before going to the hospital.
What country?
Don't know. Didn't say.
It sounds like something that happens,
But they fixed
deep
him
in
up.
Asia.
They fixed him up. He's going to be fine. No, I mean, dudes break their penis. I don't necessarily buy that he broke it in his sleep.
Maybe.
I think he was doing
he
something.
heard a snap.
Audible snap that woke him up.
Yeah, so they got, there's parts of the story I certainly don't believe, but the breaking of
Yeah.
the penis, that happens.
He was
And
having
the fact
sex with a pumpkin or
yeah,
something.
like if it really was like an accident, something that happened in the middle of the night, sleep boner rolls over, breaks his penis.
Nope.
Like, I think he would have gone to the hospital right away, but the fact that he waited
You would be
36
There's
hours.
a lot of
it'd be in so much
inconsistencies
pain.
here.
Yeah.
Well, that's the part that I don't disagree with, because you might think, okay, it'll just leave
Go
it
away.
alone.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it'll
Time
get
will
better. Maybe it's
tell.
just maybe I just sprained something.
I would imagine that would odd Matt like immediately turn like purple.
Yeah,
Because you broke stuff.
so much
And there's
pain.
no bone, obviously, but like there's a lot of damage
Yeah,
there.
but you're embarrassed. You don't want to go to the hospital.
Right. Yeah, that doesn't
But-
make too much unsense.
Do you ever
Yeah.
do
I like that statement.
Doesn't
Do you
to
ever-
make unsense.
do the wild turnover though, like in the middle of the night, where you actually kind of get airborne a little bit when you just like
Airborne?
Like when you flip
Well,
over.
yeah, like when you like,
You know the kind of
kinda
effort it
do a
takes to get me
twist?
airborne?
All right. Anybody else?
I do know what you mean.
Yeah,
An
like
aggressive turnover, yes.
yeah, where you kind of like bounce on the mattress, go
Yeah.
in the air, and then flip
Like
over.
flip.
I mean, I've never
Really?
quite done that.
Yeah,
I know what
yeah.
he's talking about. Yeah, you're kind of like, because you're be on one shoulder,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
and you have to and you're
You're just propelling
kinda-
yourself.
Yeah, you're going
and you're
so
pushing
fast.
off while turning.
Okay.
Bounce and flip.
All right.
I
Yeah.
totally get it.
So I could see,
And you've almost broken your penis doing this, or
not me personally, but I could see how he could get in a position like that
right?
if you're doing the aggressive
If you're doing the aggressive
roll.
fly and flip.
Yeah.
No. He
Either-
was
either
he was
way.
bagging produce for sure.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he was trying to stick it in something.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Either way, that's how he ouchied. Woody Show original game.
How'd they owie?
So we got, let's see, the DUIQ coming up this hour. Chance to win some stuff with our dumbass contest. And, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, time for your Friday fail stories. And, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, like I mentioned, it is time for this Friday fail story. All these people thought they had the perfect plan, the plan that could never go wrong. Then somewhere along the line, it went from being a great idea to one big stinking mega uber ultra. Yeah, I tell you what, I think we're getting really, really good at it.
Really good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I think, 15 years will do that.
Yeah.
You're bound to come around.
Yeah. At some point, you'll get it, Yeah. All right. So, fail stories, starting with the one about the coffee chain Tim Hortons.
Timmy's.
What's going on?
They sent an email to this guy. His name's Darren Jones. Told him that he had won a $40,000 fishing boat.
Wow.
It was the grand prize in a contest they had been running called Roll Up to Win.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as you'd imagine, Darren pretty psyched about this.
Sure.
I would
Until, it was about an hour later, though, his buddy called and said, dude, guess what? I won a boat.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what's happening?
Turns out Tim Hortons made a mistake, apparently told everybody, thousands of people,
All the entrants.
that they had won the boat.
Oh.
They sent a follow-up email telling everybody to disregard the boat thing.
Oh, okay.
But now you got 2,000 of them and growing who are threatening them with a class action lawsuit, and they're all demanding their boat.
Yeah.
We're coming for you,
Good.
That
Timmy's.
happened with Pepsi in the Philippines, where they accidentally put out like all these winter caps.
Yeah.
And it
Oh,
almost
right.
caused like a war.
Yeah. Well, here's
I
some of the
think people
customers.
died over it.
I was thrilled. I could not believe what I was reading.
It's frustrating that they can tell you won something and then just say all of a sudden you didn't win it. Like, that's the frustrating part, and it just doesn't make sense how they can do that.
They do owe people what they won, and an email just isn't going to cut it.
Well, that's probably all you're getting.
Exactly.
Because the fine print, which nobody read, says Tim Hortons has the right to cancel, amend, or suspend the contest if there's any sort of error made.
Right. Being frustrated doesn't equal
Yeah.
lawsuit.
Yeah, being bummed out.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. This happened before with Tim Hortons just last year.
Last year.
They accidentally told a bunch of people they had won $10,000 cash.
Oh my god.
And to settle that one, they gave each customer a $50 gift card for their troubles. So whoever's running,
Yeah.
The web department.
Somebody needs to be fired.
whoever's running the Tim Hortons promotions department is
Not doing a good job.
got to step up
So
there.
whoever's running the Tim Hortons coffee department, great
Okay,
job.
you're doing good.
They have awesome coffee.
But the online stuff, not so hot.
Next up in Ohio, a healthcare worker who specializes in acupuncture went on a house call, met with a patient, inserted the needles, and then ran back home for a bit, fell asleep, and completely forgot about the patient.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
The patient waited about 2 hours after the session was supposed to end, then just pulled the needles out themselves and called the cops. Xiao Dong Wang is the worker's name. First of all, Dong. First of all, Wang. According to the report, the patient wasn't hurt, just confused. The State Board of Medicine has fined him $500, and his medical license is in jeopardy. It is up for renewal later on this year.
Medical license.
Fail for acupuncture.
Dude, there was
Pincushion license.
like some couple that was at a clinic, I think about 2 months ago, this happened to them, where they're just in the waiting room, and then no one ever came back, and then they open the door, and the lights are off for the whole place.
Oh, wow.
And then they start walking, and there's motion sensors, so they set off the alarm. So bad.
A law firm was working on completing this divorce for a client, and they were using this online portal system to file things. So they went through the entire online process. They got to the final screen. They clicked confirm divorce. And it says, are you sure?
Yep. Are
Click.
you totally sure?
Done. But there was only one problem. They realized they made a mistake, but it was too late. And they had accidentally granted a divorce to a different client, a couple listed in the report here as Mr. and Mrs. Williams, who had been married for 21 years. So the firm, they immediately called the court, told them they had pressed the wrong button, asked for them to repeal the divorce, but the judge refused the request.
Why?
The divorce was final, and now Mr. and Mrs. Williams, they have to go and get married again.
Oh, my God.
Well, that'll be a fun party.
Yeah, an excuse to do it all again.
Renew your vows.
Still.
Yeah, at the expense of the law firm, I'm assuming.
Oh,
What a dick judge.
Yep.
for sure.
This chick in Orange County, California, she's been searching for jobs while she finishes up there at Chapman University. She applied to 4 different jobs before she caught a mistake on her resume. Near the bottom of the second page, she accidentally added a photo of Miley Cyrus.
Nice.
And it was like an old photo of Miley as Hannah Montana standing next to a horse or something.
Yeah.
And she knows how it happened. She said she was taking a break from the whole job search resume thing, and she saw the Miley photo online, thought it was funny, has a friend who's a big Miley fan, wanted to save it so she could send it to the friend later. but instead of dragging it to her desktop, she dragged it onto the resume file that was open. She freaked out when she realized what she did, but it was too late, kind of like the divorce thing. It was already submitted, and there was no way to resubmit. And so far, she hasn't heard back from anyone. She says she doesn't expect to. She feels like an idiot.
Failed.
You know, because that happens.
Yeah.
And finally, one of my favorite stories of the week. This is also from Michigan, where this loser on a motorcycle, he got himself arrested. He was antagonizing a police officer.
Smart.
Good.
Yeah, because that's the smart thing to do. He was pulling up on the cop there. Cop's in the cop car. He's on his motorcycle. He's popping wheelies.
Oh, good. Cool.
Speeding up, slowing down, standing up.
Because they'll never catch me.
Yeah, and then he speeds off. Cops, they chase him. And here's some of the chatter between the officers and a police helicopter during the pursuit.
Trying to antagonize me.
He's doing a wheelie on the freeway. Very nice. All right, he's crawling. I don't know if he ran out of gas or not. He might be out of gas. Looks like he's given up.
Yep, ran out of gas.
Runs out of gas.
Idiot.
Dumbass. Arrested and taken to fail jail.
That's work, dude.
So good. So good. All right. Well, there's your Friday fail stories, everybody.
Good ones.
Going to give you a chance to win. We got the Dumbass Contest coming up for you next. We got the DUIQ. If you want to play, give us a call now. 877-44-WOODY is the number. That's 877-44-WOODY. Should be a pretty easy win for a Friday morning.
I think so.
But if you want to play, 877-44-WOODY, and we'll play the DUIQ next on The Woody Show.
The Woody Show. Back in a bit. Alt 98.7.
Variety is back with its annual entertainment marketing summit on April 24th at the luxurious Beverly Hilton Hotel in Los